Hello and welcome to the Nampusha podcast. Today we are diving into Gio, a beautiful no play drawn from the tale of the Heike. This timeless story centers on the shifting affections of Taira no Kiyomori, the powerful leader of the Taira clan, and his relationships with two women, Gio and Hotoke Kosen. The themes of fleeting beauty, the passage of time, and impermanence are explored in a deeply moving way characteristic of no theater. Now, let's begin. In the heart of the Taira court, the courtesan Gio holds a place of great favor. She is adored by Kiyomori not only for her beauty, but also for her grace and dancing skills. Gio enjoys the heights of courtly life, basking in Kiyomori's attention and affection. But soon a new dancer arrives, Hotoke Kosen, a young woman from Kaga province. Hotoke's beauty and talent quickly catch the eye of Kiyomori, and his affections begin to shift toward her. At first, Kiyomori refuses to meet Hotoke, angry that she has arrived uninvited. But moved by sympathy for the young woman, and perhaps by the wisdom of Gio, who sees the situation differently, Kiyomori agrees to meet her. Gio, understanding the impermanence of her own position, persuades Kiyomori to allow the meeting. Despite her initial resistance, Hotoke Kosen becomes Kiyomori's new favorite. Gio, once the center of his attention, is now cast aside. However, rather than resentment or jealousy, something more profound unfolds. A quiet bond of empathy grows between the two women. They do not fight for Kiyomori's favor. Instead, they share a deep understanding of their mutual situation. There is no competition, only an acknowledgement of the transience of their circumstances. Eventually, Gio makes the decision to step away from the world of the court. She takes Buddhist vows and retreats to a hermitage in Sagano, choosing a life of solitude and reflection. Surprisingly, Hotoke Kosen, who was replaced Gio, also renounces the world. She joins Gio in seeking spiritual peace through prayer, leaving behind the fleeting world of power and beauty. In the end, what was once a story of rivalry turns into one of mutual understanding, respect, and spiritual renewal. The play Gio is an eloquent reflection of the No theater's central theme, impermanence, or mujo in Japanese. In No, emotions are not presented in overt, dramatic displays. Instead, they are conveyed through stillness, subtle gestures, and poetic language, inviting the audience to reflect on what lies beneath the surface. One of the most poignant moments in Gio is when the two women, Gio and Hotoke Gosen, dance together. They no longer compete for Kiyomori's affection, but rather their dance becomes a symbol of their quiet acceptance of change. There is no struggle to maintain what is fading. Instead, there is grace in the acknowledgement that all things pass. In No, such moments of stillness and contemplation are not simply part of the narrative, but the narrative itself. Through their dance, the women express the deep unspoken recognition that power, beauty, and love are all transient, slipping away like the petals of a flower carried by the wind. The most striking aspect of Gio is its reflection on the fragility of human existence and the beauty found in letting go. There is no resistance to the inevitable. Instead, Gio teaches the importance of embracing change, of finding peace in the face of loss, and of accepting the passing of time with dignity. In closing, Gio is more than just a tale of love and loss. It is a meditation on impermanence, an idea that is deeply rooted in Japanese culture and philosophy. Through the stillness of No, we experience the quiet beauty of accepting the fleeting nature of life, power, and even affection. The women in the play, once rivals, find solace in each other through their shared understanding of the inevitable. And in their acceptance of change, they found a deeper, more enduring connection, one that transcends the transient. If you ever have the opportunity to witness Gio performed live, I highly recommend it. Now it's not just a performance, it's a moment in time, a delicate and beautiful reflection of life itself. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next episode. ではまた。